What if I told you that one of the best financial decisions you can make is simply doing nothing? Sounds strange, right? We live in a world obsessed with speed. Make more money. Invest faster. Get rich quickly. Find the next big opportunity. But when it comes to money, sometimes patience can be more profitable than action.
And that connects with one of the most powerful ideas in Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money. Imagine you invest $10,000. After 1 year, it becomes $10,800.
Does that sound impressive? Probably not.
But now imagine that money continues growing for 10, 20, or even 30 years.
This is where one of the most powerful forces in personal finance appears. Compound growth. Your money generates returns. Those returns generate additional returns.
And with enough time, the growth can become increasingly powerful.
The problem is that our brains are wired to seek immediate rewards. We want to know: how much did I make this month? How much did my investment gain this week? Why am I not wealthy yet? But sustainable wealth is rarely built in weeks. It is built over years. Think about two investors. The first constantly moves in and out of investments, trying to capture quick profits.
They buy when they think prices will rise.
They sell when they get scared. Then they buy again when they feel the market is safe.
The second investor has a reasonable strategy and decides to stick with it for many years.
Who will win? We can't know for certain. But the second investor has one powerful advantage: time. Every additional year gives capital more opportunity to grow. That's why personal finance isn't always about making more moves.
Sometimes, it's about avoiding major mistakes for long enough.
But here's an important distinction. Being patient doesn't mean sitting around and hoping money magically appears. Financial patience means something different.
Making sensible decisions and giving them enough time to work.
It means saving consistently. Avoiding unnecessary debt. Investing responsibly. Controlling your spending.
And, most importantly, avoiding the temptation to destroy your strategy every time bad news appears.
Because here's an uncomfortable truth.
Extraordinary results often require tolerating ordinary, boring progress for a very long time.
Now imagine you have a long-term investment.
One day, the market drops.
Your first reaction is, I need to sell. So you sell.
Then the market recovers.
And suddenly you think, I need to get back in. So you buy again.
And you may end up doing exactly the opposite of what you needed to do.
Buying high and selling low. The constant need to act can become one of an investor's biggest enemies. Because every decision has a cost. Fees. Taxes. Mistakes. Stress.
And emotional decisions.
Sometimes doing less doesn't mean you're doing worse.
It means you're giving a good strategy room to work.
And this isn't just about investing. Patience applies to your income, your business, your savings, your skills. Maybe you're learning a new profession and you're not earning much yet.
Maybe you're starting a business and the results look tiny.
Maybe you're saving money and feel like you're moving too slowly.
Don't confuse slow progress with no progress. Saving an extra $100 this month may not feel life-changing. But someone who develops the habit of saving consistently for years is building something much more valuable.
Consistency.
And consistency, combined with time, can become an incredibly powerful force.
Society teaches us to look for the next big move, the next investment, the next opportunity, the next trend.
But one of the biggest lessons from the psychology of money is that behavior matters just as much as mathematics.
You can understand compound interest perfectly. But if you abandon your strategy every time you feel afraid, the math won't save you. You can earn an excellent income.
But if your lifestyle expands every time your income increases, your wealth may barely grow.
You can discover an incredible investment.
But if you don't have the patience to hold it, you may never experience its full potential.
Wealth doesn't always reward the smartest person. Often, it rewards the person who stays in the game. So the next time you feel like you're moving too slowly, remember this. Not everything that takes time is failing. Some things simply need time.
And when it comes to money, learning how to wait may be one of the most profitable decisions you ever make.
Now I want to hear from you.
What's harder for you, patiently saving and investing, or resisting the urge to act when the market changes?
Tell me in the comments.
And if you want to learn more about money, investing, and financial psychology in a simple and practical way, subscribe to Money Momentum.
Because building wealth isn't always about running faster than everyone else.
It's about staying in the race longer.